What's up, fam? Let's get some cards out and see what messages come through. I did just see temper tantrum in a whole new world, so someone could be throwing a temper tantrum soon about you embarking on new beginnings, because they want to keep you stuck and stagnant with them, but they are refusing to grow, refusing to make the changes necessary, take the actions necessary, and you're tired of waiting. So it could be someone throwing an adult temper tantrum. Nevertheless, let's get some cards out. Alright. So first card we have is people know after meeting you there's going to be some big changes. Okay, so you got powerful energy, collective, family. You got powerful energy, and wherever you go, you stir up shit. You know what I'm saying? Your light stirs up shit. Your light calls out corruption. Next card out is planning to attack you. Alright, so you don't have to worry about anything. Your energy takes care of everything. Okay, so these people planning to attack you, then what is going on? Just your energy, like I said, is going to stir up all kinds of things in their energy, to where they're not going to even be able to focus on you and their plans that they may have against you. Next card out is reshaping the landscape entirely. You are reshaping the landscape of your life, your external environments entirely. That's why these people want to attack you. That's why they want you to keep your boundaries loose, but it's time for you to reinforce them, because you have grown exponentially in your energy and your power. We have nothing to you anymore. Move on. Okay, usually this feels like the energy towards you, but now I feel like this is your energy towards a person that may have been breadcrumbing you, that you've been trying to get, again, as we started, like the message that we started out with, the temper tantrum. You've been trying so hard to get this person to do the work, because, again, potential, but we know how dangerous it is to fall in love with potential. But yeah, you're tired, and so again, this people is lazy and gonna try. You got a new beginning, and they're gonna throw there's some people that's gonna throw some temper tantrums because of you taking advantage of this fresh start. Next card out is you are glitching the timeline. Again, you are so fucking powerful. Your energy is so strong that it is overriding, like the program in which your energy is introduced to doesn't have the capacity to hold the voltage that you come with. Okay, your voltage is high. It has increased exponentially. That's why after meeting you, people experience big changes, because you shake shit up. Okay, next card I just pulled out is all hands are on deck for you. Your guardians, your divine forces, your ancestors, everybody. Your spiritual team, all hands are on deck. You know what I'm saying? You may have even gotten some new spiritual guides and all of that. Even your old spiritual guides are saying, huh? What? Okay. You know. even they're coming back to the team for this time being. Look at this. Next card out. Beautiful new reality opening. Exactly. Like I was saying, that's why those people's are there's some people throwing some adult temper tantrums. You have a beautiful new reality that is opening to you. And it says to enter, you must release attachment to the past. That's why these people are throwing these temper tantrums. That's why they are planning to attack you, because they feel attacked just by being in your presence, because you are true and authentic. You know what I'm saying? You did the work and you are reshaping the landscape of your life entirely. They thought that you were going to stay stuck and bound to them in the spell work that they've been doing, because you loosened your boundaries at one point, but now you're about to reinforce them, because you're just not into that energy anymore. You have grown beyond it and past it. And again, your energy is so powerful. You are glitching the timeline. You are chosen and you are materializing your goals and your dreams. And so here we go again. A group of cards that decided to take them. Temper tantrum came out with that. So it came out again. It says ignore immature actions. They're trying to tempt you out of your character. Low vibration. Remember, again, they're planning to attack you. So ignore the immature actions of these people trying to tempt you out of your character. I feel like you've been doing that repeatedly. Maybe unbeknownst to you, or maybe beknownst to you. Next card, like I said, 3 of them came out. It says preserve emotional wisdom during times of collective numbness. Hold space. Again, forgive them for they know not what they do. That was coming up a lot. Just randomly as I was just thinking through some things. Forgive them for they know not what they do. They throw in these adult temper tantrums and acting out of their inner child because they feel threatened in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They feel like they're maybe abandoned or this, that, and the third, but they're not taking accountability. They're no longer a child, so they can't keep throwing just temper tantrums off GP. They need to start, again, doing the work. Doing the motherfucking work. And as empaths, we help serve humanity by keeping our emotions alive, right? So again, this card is saying preserve emotional wisdom during times of collective numbness. Okay, this person may be under the control of a low vibrational entity, that have them acting in these ways. That's why you need to reinforce your boundaries. Okay, last card, it says nothing will ever be good enough for them because they are not satisfied with themselves. And again, I just spoke about this entity that is possibly over them or controlling them. And so, you're gonna have to reinforce your boundaries, stick by them, and silently, walk away while still holding space, for this person and these people. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it says no longer showing the same attention. It's okay. The best is yet to come. And that's just part of life. Connections, they wax and they wane. They wax and they wane. And this may be actually a closing out of this particular connection with this person. So with that said, let's get one card from the Akashic Records deck. Sorry, y'all, my nose is running. I'm about to blow it real quick. Snot was dripping down to my lip. Okay, so I'm going to get one card from this Akashic Tarot. I'm going to use it as in place of an oracle card. All right, one more. What message do you have for us today? What do we need to know for our highest good? To bring conclusion and bring this message full circle. Okay, so don't, again, then this person, their plan of attack, their way of attacking you may be to act like they're not into you anymore, or to no longer show you the same attention, to try to get you in that push-pull energy. Again, ignore it. Okay? Ignore the immature actions because they're trying to tempt you out of your character. They're low vibrational, and it just is what it is. Your wishes are likely not going to be fulfilled in this situation because this person is refusing to do the necessary work. Again, set healthy boundaries and don't go back on them, because the bottom of the deck card from the Akashic Records Tarot is wishes fulfilled, but it's in reverse. But the card that came out for the reading is the Eight of Roses, a Sangha, which is the card of community. So I really do feel like your community is coming in. You will have a community coming in. You may have felt like this person was your community. Because if you are an introvert, you don't have many people that you associate with. So we can get attached to people quite easily. And it is really difficult to release them. However, again, your energy, your power has grown exponentially, and you're not the same person. So these people are going to try a lot of the old tactics to make you begin to doubt yourself, but don't let it happen. Okay. So it says, inside a room, people are seated around a table, conversing with interests and energy. There are many icons from different groups and societies. A caduceus, a sunflower, and a Tibetan bell, an Egyptian scarab, a dream catcher, and a Star of David are just a few. So you're going to be in community with a lot of people from just different beliefs, and it's just going to be a beautiful thing because everyone is going to accept each other. There's a lot of interest, a lot of energy. Perhaps the people that you deal with are kind of closed off in regards to spirituality. And you need someone that is in tuned in that way to be free with, just to be your true and authentic self with, and to have certain discussions and to grow spiritually. This person may contribute to you physically, but and emotionally a little bit, but not fully. But they definitely don't pour into you spiritually, because they don't really have much of a spiritual routine that you have seen anyway. And you may have been trying to introduce that to them, but again, they are kind of stuck in their ways. But it says this card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from past lives. For instance, you have your family, friends, and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to these new connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. And again, this may be why this person is throwing a temper tantrum, because Again, like I said before, if you're an introvert, you may not have a lot of friends, and this was a really key person that you depended on. But with the fact that you got community coming in, you know, like-minded people, people that spark new vigor within you, you're not going to need this other person, and it's actually going to open your eyes to how much this person was really a false, was really false. You know what I'm saying? They give the energy of a false matrix. You know, they seem like they're someone or energy that will build you up, but they were really siphoning from you and keeping you stagnant. You know, their energy wasn't anything that was truly growing you um, and reciprocating the level of power. Remember, this whole read spoke about how powerful your energy is. Okay, so the Akashic Force for this card, the Eight of Roses, it says, close your eyes and start to feel a new community come around you. People gather and you sense the support of kindred souls. Take a look around you and notice what you sense about the individuals there. Who are they and what purpose do you hold with them? It's going to be so refreshing to receive this community, these kindred souls. It's going to be like, this is something that you may have never really, never, ever experienced in your life, no matter how long you've been here. Whether it's 4 decades, 2 decades, 3 decades, 7 decades. You may have never, felt this energy. And it's given that this 5 of Keys, wishes fulfilled in reverse, represents these people that were trying to keep you caught in ruins, keep you on their level and bound to them. So let's read that card real quick. Your dreams may feel as if they are somewhere off in the distance, but they don't have to be so elusive. You must work to change your circumstances as well as your responses to them. And I feel like that's what you are doing and have done with this energy upgrade. You are doing the work you need so that you can become more magnetic. And with this card stating that you may feel like your dreams are elusive, the more you do the work, the more you're going to magnetize that to you. Again, you are a person that wants to do the work, but this person that's throwing a temper tantrum is someone that doesn't want to do the work, or they don't want to open up their mind to a new way of thinking. It says, don't define yourself in lack. Okay, so that's one thing we have to work on, as well as the collective, perhaps, because we lived 4 decades, 5, 7 decades with a lack mentality, and it's really been hard to come out of that due to it being embedded and brainwashed into us through society, through media, so on and so forth. But we have to no longer define ourselves in lack, and to not go on the defensive. Don't go on the defensive. Remain strong and steadfast in your little victories, in your inner abundance. Period. The most important key to getting your wishes fulfilled is the power inside of you. And remember, it is growing exponentially, okay? Keep working on your dreams, and your dreams will start working for you. And that's on period. I literally just said that line not too long ago, and I heard T.D. Jakes say it. It'll work if you work it. It'll work if you work it. Okay? So don't give up, family. That's the message. I'm going to leave it right there. Hope that helped in some way, shape, form, and fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.